Hello. If you are looking to learn about art critique, you have come to the right place. If you are not looking to learn about art critique, then you will learn about it now anyway. Up until now, you have likely been criticizing people's artwork like a degenerate, but with a little help from yours truly, you can critique like a pro. So, follow this. To really understand the nature of art critique, you must ask yourself the most mind-blowing four-word question. What is art critique? If you are stumped by this complicated question, fear not, because there is a simple answer to it. Art critique is practically nothing more than an informed judgment of one's work of art. It is a culminating and reflective activity in which you come to a conclusion about the artwork, based on all of the information you have gathered on your interpretations of it. Like any seemingly complicated process, it can be broken down into a number of steps that can be counted on one hand. The quantity of said steps is 4 to 5, but to ensure that your sanity remains intact by the end of this video, I will only cover in detail the generally accepted 4. Those 4 steps are as follows: describe, analyze, interpret, and evaluate. You may not realize it, but that is what Ferris Bueller and Co is doing right now. As for the 5th step, recommended by your humanities teacher, it is to gather background information about the artist and the piece you are inspecting. There are no guesses in humanities, kids, only educated guesses. Because I insist that you are curious about this topic, you are probably now asking why it is that we critique art. It's obvious really. How else will art get any better if we don't tell each other how to make it better? Remember kids, for one to improve their work, they must be constructively criticized. Well, you know what art critique is and why it is important, but you cannot properly execute art critique without first seeing an example. With that said, let's intrude upon these fine gentlemen over here. Gentlemen, it looks like you are having some trouble understanding how to properly critique art. Allow me to explain how to go about it properly, shall I? To begin, you should identify the shapes, colors, values, and textures, if there are any. Look for things both obvious and subtle, and don't be vague. Next, contemplate how the characteristics of the work are organized. Then, interpret what the work expresses, and how it makes you feel. Lastly, evaluate it. Does it succeed or fail at what you believe its purpose is? How can it be made better? How about you give it a shot? Sorry buddy, but we are adhering to some major time constraints. Maybe next time. Now that you've seen how real critique plays out, you're a certified art critique professional. Not only do you know how to crush the dreams of your friends and enemies, but you can now do it with proper etiquette and fanciful zest. You can apply these newfound skills to everyday situations, such as those in which you must critique art. Good luck out there.